Welcome back to Let's Both Play Resident Evil 5. I'm BurningDogFace.
I'm Ronin Drake, and we're about to have some nightmares.
Oh yes. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the two DLC chapters for Resident Evil 5, Lost in Nightmares, which is apparently an entire level built out of the flashback in the main game to the mission at Oswell E. Spencer's hidden castle. So this is going to be Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine kicking it back in the day.
Yeah. I'd say we're playing it blind, but we've already seen the ending.
Yeah. Not sure how they're going to handle this one, to be honest. I'm kind of curious. But since we don't want to show all of the boring networking stuff, here's a jump cut to the main cutscene instead.
Resident Evil 5.
A few years ago, the B.S.A.A. received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the B.S.A.A.'s European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood.
Master of Unlocking.
Let's move.
I was going to say something.
Whoa. This place is high rent.
You don't have your massive knife on your shoulder.
Oh. I can pull the knife out, I just don't know where it comes from.
Well, let me see. Don't just... Let me get behind you and... Yeah, there's no holster or anything on your back.
What happens when I let go?
Looks like he puts it in his arm.
Oh. It just kind of appears in my hand from my perspective.
And meanwhile, Jill's got her little baby knife.
Oh, yes. I do like that they didn't just give her Sheva's animations.
That is appreciated. Meanwhile, we're ignoring this giant pile of blood on the floor.
Yeah, that's not great. Looks like something horrendous went down here.
Okay, map shows that there are keys needed. I think something would fit in here. Some kind of crest on the door.
Looks like something could fit in here.
There's an investigate on the entrance. I'm not leaving until I complete this mission.
I'm not leaving until I finish this mission. I got an interesting... Oh, I can investigate the blood. Where was that? Dang it. Ah, there it is. There's blood here. Should have known this wouldn't be easy.
This blood's fresh, it says. We may not be the only ones after Spencer.
Oh,
Blood.
there's a thing up there.
Do you want to shoot it?
I'm going to give that a shot. It didn't look like a B.S.A.A. emblem. I guess it's just for the DLC. Oh, look at that. I got us 500 sheriff badge points.
Yay! And investigate on this door. Locked from the inside.
I got a weird tip about this DLC. Sudden Hipleys tells me that if you... He told me that something happens if you, I think he said, interact with the door you come in through 3 times. Not leaving. Oh, question mark. Oh. Oh. Oh, geez. Maybe you should give this a try.
Alright.
Because I'm definitely seeing a change here.
Oh no.
I take it it's working.
Change it back.
Oh, he did. I think he did say you can toggle it by checking the door again.
Yeah. That is exactly the reason that I couldn't play a couple of different games. So.
So if you're clueless, fixed camera angles and hold down right, and he just turns this way. Actually, that was left. I don't know why I said that. You just hold down a direction, he turns that way. It's tank controls, folks. They've basically made it like the original Resident Evil. Which is fair, because it's, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine infiltrating a big spooky mansion.
Yeah.
I think... Oh, there we go. I think there was something in the original game where if you... I think they got chased into the mansion by zombie dogs, and if you interact with the door you came in through, your character, you can have to pick between them, opens the door to see if the coast is clear, which rewards you with a zombie dog jumping inside, and then you have to kill it for your trouble.
I've also noticed that Jill actually uses her knife differently than Sheva.
Oh?
Because Jill stabs.
Ooh. A good old shank. Magnum ammo. What do I have for inventory? Not a whole lot. Damn. Guess I'll take these bullets. Oh, hey, there's handgun ammo.
You're most familiar with the Magnum between us, so...
So where are we actually heading off to?
Well, there just seem to be key things. There's a stairs right in front of us.
Yeah, might as well check.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Eagle 5 to Nest. Come in.
Go ahead, Eagle 5.
We've encountered some corpses, possibly Spencer's bodyguards. From what I can see, they appear to have been killed by unconventional means.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
Yeah, there's another one.
Immaculately tailored.
Investigate. This door just won't open for some reason. Is it just me, or is this guy a little slender man?
Ooh. From an
His
angle,
arms
it's
are
not
just-
so bad, but straight on, it looks weird.
His arms are just, like, slightly too wrong. Also, he's laying on handgun ammo. This door also won't open for some reason. Then
The
there are
electronic
already-
lock's broken, so much for going this way.
Okay, so we're heading under the stairs.
Righto. I never played RE1. I only know a few things about it, so, I don't know if there's any, like, big, obvious callbacks to it. I might still miss them. Big lever here on the ground.
And Crank
Smash this
Bang.
priceless vase.
and Spencer's, what do we care? Yeah, there's a Crank hole. This opening is square-shaped.
So what would this one do, then?
I imagine it opens a door. Okay, those doors on the side of the upper stairs.
I'm no expert, but I feel like, they're trying to send us a message that those are related to the big locked door down there. So, is this one of those things where we both have to go different ways at the same time, or...?
I was thinking it might be a good idea anyway, but...
Well, I'll check out this side, then. I don't think Chris is quite as ripped as he is in the main game, but it's kind of hard to tell because his sleeves are longer.
maybe he buffed up because he wanted to overcome Wesker.
I could see that. I could certainly see that.
This appears to dead end.
I found an assist jump spot.
Why don't you try going? Why don't you go through there?
Oh god, there's gonna be something horrible in there, isn't there?
No, just
Oh!
yeah.
Okay, that one I do recognize. Resident Evil... the original Resident Evil games... Can I interact with any of this stuff? No. They did one of those things where they masked loading with animations.
Yeah.
So you interact with the door, and it plays oh. I guess I can stab that one. Wasn't sure if that would work or not.
Yeah, somebody's Scooby-Dooing us right now.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, the door is broken.
What do you mean the door is broken?
There's a big chunk missing out of the side of the door there.
I didn't touch the door. I don't see anything wrong with the door from my side.
Oh, that's very strange. Just a second, I need to adjust something. I forgot to say it during the actual video, but I really wanted to acknowledge this, so I'm putting it here. Shortly after we finished the main game, I learned that the original release date for Resident Evil 5 was March 5th, 2009, which means the 10th anniversary of this game was just earlier this month. In fact, we put a video out that day. But, since I didn't know about the anniversary ahead of time, I couldn't put a note in the video about it. I left a comment on the video, but that didn't feel like enough, so I thought I'd address it in the DLC. I actually learned about it when I was checking out the Twitter account of Roger Craig Smith, the voice actor who played Chris. He'd made a post about it that ended with a joke about one of his favorite lines from recording. "I need an egg," which is when you're doing inventory transfers. And yes, before you ask, about half of the replies to that tweet were boulder punching jokes. So, happy belated birthday, Resident Evil 5. You look great for your age. Oh, and as I look over at my calendar, since I'm acknowledging dates and this is going up tomorrow, happy St. Patrick's Day, Burning Dog fans.
I don't know what this is on the bed.
Hey, I was just starting to say, I want to get this out before I forget, you can do these quick little animations of, like, the door you opening, and you, in a first-person perspective, walking through it. It would just be, the door floating in a black void, or a staircase floating in a black void. But, they did this so that they didn't have to put a loading screen every time you walk between rooms.
Before you pick that up, take a step back and look at the floor underneath it.
That's really weird. I don't think that's supposed to be that way.
What is this on the bed here?
I think that's a bullet, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Also, there's a document over here.
Can I open this box? No, it's probably just full of old man candies.
It looks like pages from a diary. Some entries are missing. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Alias from security, and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating, the scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla to me. Scott said there had been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, not even on holidays. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. May 16th, 1998. A rumor is going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now.
Wait a minute.
Scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Today hungry, and eat doggy food. / itchy. Tasty.
Oh wait, don't read the last. Don't close the last page. I think this is one of the other things I know about this one.
On a page it says there's a note stuck between the last few pages.
You're also standing next... Okay, the original game, I'm pretty sure you could find this diary somewhere in the game, and when you finish reading it, a zombie jumps out at you that used to be the guy who wrote it. And you are standing right next to a really big closet.
Okay. There's a note stuck between the pages.
Oh. Nothing.
Oh, password 3. Okay.
What? Huh. Well,
Hey.
okay, fair enough. I guess the reference would... I guess they expected if you recognize the reference, you'd be ready for it. Like, I know... what was that? That's right. There's a concept page on Giant Bomb called Dear Diary, Today I Turned Into a Monster.
Yeah.
And they mention The Keeper's Diary as a one of the big examples of this.
You get a Magnum. And you're going first back down the hallway.
That sounds good to me. Gonna go ahead and get a screenshot of the Itchy Tasty page. Oops. Too far. Damn it. And there.
Chris, if you can't read, now's the time to tell us.
Oh, jeez. Oh, those door opening things, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like, and I said, maybe you want to go first down the...
Well, I don't see anything. That doesn't mean anything in this series. I'm gonna go see if I can interact with this big old painting of Spencer. Nope.
You said there was an assist jump spot?
Oh yeah, other side over here, where the path gives out. Guess I'll just put the Magnum away, since I don't seem to want anything to murder us right away.
Alright. Oh, because this room opens up from the inside, or it's locked from the inside.
I'm just watching you in the map.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Fortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
How can we even
Hard
hear
to
you?
believe that was 8 years ago. I guess I am getting older.
I've unlocked the door.
Oh! Oh, see? Yeah, you're down there. So this is 2006, I believe.
Yeah.
I can't think of any period-appropriate cultural references off the top of my head.
This is straight out of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Yeah, I can't speak to whether this is RE1, but it definitely feels like the Haunted Mansion.
Okay, so there's another document here that is also right next to a wardrobe.
See, I remembered that detail because the way they worded it on Giant Bomb was something like, you find the Keeper's Diary about a man turning into a monster, and when you finish reading it, what's left of the man jumps out of what can only be described as a literal monster closet.
Patrick's Memoirs 1. For a time it appeared as if Master Spencer would recover his former health, but fate was not so kind, and now he confines himself to his study for days on end. It has been ages since I have seen him take his meals in the dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals to his liking, and I bring them every day to the study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength to eat anything but soup and other liquids. I cannot recall a time in the history of this household when the situation was as dire as now. In generations past, the Spencer estate was a nexus for only the most well-to-do European socialites. Now only a skeleton staff remains to look after a man who keeps himself in virtual seclusion at one of his many residences. My family has been in the Spencer household service since the time of his great-grandfather. This rapid state of decline would have been unimaginable even just one generation prior. I remember fondly the days of my youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago. It was about 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At that time, I was learning his duties in preparation to succeed him. There was always some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from a storied family, and one of Master Spencer's schoolmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat at this villa. My father and I would accompany them and do our utmost to see that they wanted for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me, though more often than not they would treat me as one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me my first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall, behind the stone statues lining the room. I will never forget the mellifluous scent when he opened the bottle. But those cherished times, those cherished times are only memories now. Lord Ashford, Dr. Marcus, and of course my father, have all already passed on. Only Master Spencer remains, and I'm afraid his days may be few. When Master Spencer dies, it will mark the end of his illustrious family, as well as my family's service to his. For now, I can only wait for the inevitable. There's a note stuck between the pages. Password 1.
I feel like the closets are there to mess with us.
I feel like they're going to be not working first, and then start working.
Ooh. Oh! Another one of these big badges. I get a look at it. Think.
Is it a stars emblem or something?
Got a big star in the middle.
Yeah, that would make sense because the other ones are B.S.A.A. logos.
Well, we already were. Well, that's what I thought, but you know, I guess if it's all a big callback to RE1, then stars make sense. It's just that they already work for the B.S.A.A. at this point.
Investigate. Someone was burning something here.
Chris wonders who started the fire.
Open.
Oh, you can't do the kicky animation. Makes sense. You know oh, that's not a fun noise.
Up or down?
Up. You know, somebody actually lives here, that Butler book reminds me. It's not like, oh, it's an abandoned house that has been, you know, lain dormant for generations. Another, book.
I was scouting through.
Patrick's Memoirs 2. I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I administered the virus to all of them, as per Master Spencer's instructions, 1 week ago. Whatever they've become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with multiple experiments at Master Spencer's behest. I do not know of what use a simple butler not schooled in the sciences, such as myself, can be, but I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. He usually has nothing but contempt or distrust for those around him. However, I cannot help but feel a disconnect between how I think I should feel and my actual mental state. On the one hand, I am filled with joy at the chance to assist the Master in any way I can. On the other, I feel as if I am losing a bit of my soul with each experiment I assist with. The only way I can preserve my mental faculties is by taking time off or by trying to divorce myself from all emotion. Whichever the case, I must act and not question the Master. Duty and honor, that is what is at stake. For generations, my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I will not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer until the end. I have dedicated my life to serving him, and there is no turning my back on that. It is time to check on the test subjects and report on their current condition to Master Spencer. I will carry out my duties, and I will do so honorably. No, thing this time.
Well, we can investigate this piano.
All right.
Moonlight Sonata. I remember the last time I played this.
Think you can still play it?
You mean right now? I don't know. It's been a while.
It's not the time.
Does seem like I'll grab that. Oh. You want to combine that, or should I just get that?
You hold on to it. I think we both have, yeah, we both have a first aid spray anyway.
The timer did go while I was reading that document. What's this?
I'm apparently going to play Moonlight Sonata. You want me to start, or?
Well, I was about to end the video.
Well, you do that, and I'll be ready to... I'll have my fingers at the ready.
Alright. I'm BurningDogFace.
I'm Ronin Drake.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Both Play Lost in Nightmares, the DLC chapter for Resident Evil 5. Later.